My name is K. Nagaraju, contract lecturer in Electronics and Communication Engineering, Government Polytechnic from Women Nizamabad, Department of Technical Education, Telangana. In the fourth semester, one of the important subject in the Electronics and Communication Engineering branch, that is the microcontroller programming. In the microcontroller programming, we are already discussed the two chapters like architecture of 8051 and mission level and assembly level language programming and the different addressing modes of the 8051 microcontroller. Then the third chapter is the instruction set of 8051 microcontroller. In the instruction set of 8051 microcontroller, today I am going to explain the arithmetical operations of 8051 microcontroller. The arithmetical operations. The main objectives on completion of this period, you will be able to know about the addition operation in all the addressing modes. Know about the addition operations in all addressing modes. Know about the addition operations in all the addressing modes. We are having the 6 type of addressing modes: immediate addressing mode, register addressing mode, register index addressing mode, and the implicit addressing mode, indexed addressing mode. All the addressing modes we are going to explain the addition operation, and know about the subtraction operations in all the addressing mode. First one is the addition operation, second one is the subtraction operation in all the addressing modes, and know about the increment operations in all addressing modes. Increment operations in all addressing modes. All addressing modes, and know about the decrement operations in all addressing modes. The main objectives of this class as this period is the addition operations in all the addressing modes, addition operations, subtraction operations, increment operation and decrement operation in all the addressing modes. All the addressing modes we are performing the addition operation, subtraction operation and increment operations. And recap, in the already we have discussed about the data transfer operations in all the addressing modes. The data transfer operations we already discussed in the previous class, and also discussed the exchange operations, and also discussed the data transfer operations for the accessing of the lookup table. In the previous class, we discussed the transfer instructions. The transfer instructions in the based on the general data transfer, that the move, that is the move x, move c. In the stack related data transferring, push and pop, and exchange related the XCHD operations. In this group of instructions, that is the data transfer instructions, copies the data from one location is called the source to another location is called the destination. The data transfer instructions copies the data from one location called the source to another location called the destination. In this operation, the source content remains unchanged and the destination contains the content of the source. During the execution of data transfer instructions, the no flags are affected. During the execution of data transfer instructions, the no flags are affected. Here we are already discussed the some important instructions related to the data transfer instructions. Do you know how how the addition operation is performed in the binary and hexadecimal system? In the digital electronics, we already discussed the four types of number systems, that is the binary decimal number system, that is the general number system, the binary number system, and octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. That means in addition operation in the binary and hexadecimal systems, in the binary number system we are having the zeros and ones only. The available numbers in the binary number system, zeros and ones. In the hexadecimal number system, the available numbers are and 0 to 15. 15 is nothing but E. The base of the hexadecimal system is the 16. The base of the binary number system is the 2. In this binary and hexadecimal systems, we are performing the operation of addition. How to add the different numbers using the binary and hexadecimal systems. How the addition operation is performed in a binary and hexadecimal system. That means in the previous semesters we already know this operation in the binary and hexadecimal systems. Next one is how the subtraction operation performed in a binary and hexadecimal system. How the subtraction is performed with the two complement method. That means in the digital electronics we studied the complement. With the help of the subtraction is based on the two's complement method we are following. With the help of two's complement method we are performing the subtraction operation. That means how to subtraction operation, how to the subtraction operation is performed in the binary and hexadecimal system. How the subtraction is performed in the two's complement method. That is some important points the student have to know while executing the addition operation in the microcontroller. That means the arithmetic operations based on this particular addition operations performed in the binary and hexadecimal system in the previous semesters. Based on that we are executing the program in our microcontroller programming. Here the student must know the things like the addition operation, the subtraction operation, the subtraction operation with the help of two's complement method. These things are known, then we are easily understanding the programming of the microcontroller by using the arithmetical operations. The arithmetical operations addition, addition, all the additions are done with accumulator as the destination of the result. All the additions are, first one is in the arithmetic operations, the addition is the important one. In the addition, all the destination, that means all the additions are done with the accumulator as the destination of the result. That means if you are performing the any addition operation, the resultant, the destination, the resultant will be stored in the destination of the accumulator. That means all the additions are done with the accumulator as the destination of the result. All the addressing modes are used for the source. All the addressing modes are used for source. The first one, an immediate number, a register, and a direct address, and indirect address. Indirect address. In the arithmetic operations, here add a comma hash n. That means immediate data. Hash represent the immediate addressing mode. Add a and immediate number n and put the same in a accumulator. This is the 2 byte instructions. In the 2 byte instruction of the hash n is the number that is added to the accumulator. That means here all the flags are affected, like carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, and the parity flag and overflow flag. All the flags are affected while we are performing the addition operation. Here the add a comma hash n means the hash n is the hexadecimal number with the 2-bit instruction. That means the byte 2 instruction. Here this value is added to the accumulator. The resultant will be stored in the accumulator register only. Add a and immediate number n and put the sum in a register. That means the resultant, the summation of a comma hash n. Hash n is the immediate addressing mode. That means the immediate number. The immediate number is added to the accumulator. The resultant will be stored in the accumulator only. Add a and immediate number n and put the same in a register, and a tends to a plus n. That means the n means here the immediate number is added to the accumulator. The final result is stored in the accumulator register only. That means in this operation, all the conditional flags are affected. All the conditional flags are affected, and that is the carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag, parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. The example, very simple and easy example here. The add a comma hash 45. Add a comma hash 45h. That means here we are representing the number in a hexadecimal. You have to write the value followed by capital H, that is hexadecimal number. The example, it shows that add a comma hash 45h. The immediate number is added to the A register and the resultant also stored in the destination of the accumulator register. Add a comma hash 45h. The before operation, the A which having the value, that is the 32h. In the before operation, the accumulator register having the number 32h. In the 45h is the 2-byte instruction, that is the immediate number is the 45h. The 45h is added to the 32, the resultant will be stored in the accumulator register. Here A is equal to A is equal to 32h, and the immediate data address, that is the byte 2 instruction value, is equal to 45h. Here we are doing the addition operation. 2 5 is equal to 7, 3 4 is equal to 7. That means the resultant will be stored in the accumulator register only. That is, after operation, the accumulator register, it stores the value, the resultant value 77h. The before operation, A is equal to 32h. The immediate number, the byte 2 instruction having the 45h. After operation, the accumulator which having the resultant of the instruction, the resultant is 77. The 77h is added. But here we are not having they are not affected the carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag, but the parity flag will be affected due to the number of ones presented in the 77, the resultant. That means you have to write the resultant in a binary number system, then find the number of ones will be present. The based on number of ones, we are find out the the parity flag. The parity will be 1. The even number of ones or odd number of ones. The hexadecimal form, if you are writing the 77 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1, that means 1 2 3 4 5 6, that means even number of ones will be present, the parity will be 1. This is the arithmetic operations. The example, very very simple example: add a comma hash 45h, that means the immediate number, the immediate addressing mode. We are executing the addition operation in our microcontroller programming. In the before operation, a is equal to 32h, the byte 2, that means the immediate number, the byte 2 instruction will be 45. The both are added, the resultant will be 77. Here, after execution of the above instruction, what are the flags are affected, we have to see. But here the carry flag will be not affected, the auxiliary carry flag also not affected, the overflow flag also not affected. In the parity flag, the resultant will be right in the form of hexadecimal form, and find the total number of ones present in the resultant value. If the number of ones will be even, then parity will be 1. If the number of ones will be odd, the number of ones, the parity will be 0. Based on that, we have to write the flag register in the 8051 microcontroller. This is the example 1. And this is the register addressing mode. In the register addressing mode, add a comma rn, add a comma rn, add a and register rn and put the sum in a accumulator register. Add a comma rn, add a and register rn and put the sum in a accumulator register. Here our instruction is add a comma rn, a comma rn, add a and register rn, that means rn means r1 r2 r3 r4 up to so on r7, and put the resultant, the sum in a accumulator register. That is a plus a tends to a plus rn. The rn register value is addition with the accumulator, and the final result, the sum will be stored in the accumulator register only. Here also all the conditional flags are affected. The carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag and parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. This is the another example, that is the direct addressing mode, sorry, the register addressing mode. In the register addressing mode, add a comma rn, add a comma rn, add a and register rn and put the sum in a accumulator register. A tends to a plus rn, all the conditional flags are affected. The carry flag, sorry, auxiliary carry, carry, overflow and parity flags are affected according to the result of operation, according to the result of operation. This is the important example for the register addressing mode. In the register addressing mode, we are taking the one example. In this example, add a comma r4, add a comma r4, add a comma r4. The before operation, a is equal to 32h, r4 is equal to 45h. A is equal to 32h, r4 is equal to 45h. After operation, a is equal to 77h, r4 is equal to 45h. The carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag and parity flag will be 1. Here what they are doing, in the previous example, the immediate data we are taken for the adding the immediate data to the accumulator, the resultant, the sum will be stored in the accumulator register. But here we are taking the two registers, One is the A register, second one is the R4 register. In the R4 register, before execution of this above instruction, the A which having the value the 32H, R4 which having the value 45H. After operation, the 32 is added to the 45, the total value is the 77. That is result, the sum is stored in the accumulator register. The accumulator register A is equal to 77H. Then R4 is equal to 45. That means what? Having that number that is same as is stored in the after operation also. The before operation R5 value will be 45. After operation also R4 value will be 45 only. But here the 45 value is added to the accumulator, that is the 32. The 32 plus 45 is equal to 77H. That value will be stored in the accumulator register. Accumulator register. Here the carry flag will be 0, auxiliary carry will be 0, overflow flag will be 0, and parity will be 1. The parity will be 1. Then we go for the next operation. Add a comma address. That is the addressing mode. In the register addressing mode, add a comma address. Add a and content of memory location. Use address is specified by the instruction and put the sum in a accumulator register. Add a and content of memory location whose address is specified by the instruction and put the sum in a accumulator register. Add a the content of memory location use address is specified by the instruction and put the sum in a accumulator register. The meaning is here the address, that means some memory location, some address memory location, we are having the some value in the register bank, some particular address location, we are having the some content. The content is added to the A register. The A register finally store the resultant value in a accumulator register. That means add A and content of the memory location. The address of memory location content is added to the accumulator and the resultant will be stored in the accumulator register only. The sum will be stored in the accumulator only. Add A and content of memory location whose address is specified by instruction and put the sum in a register. A tends to A plus address. All the conditional flags are affected. Carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow and parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. In the example, add a comma 25H. Here the 25H is not a immediate number. 25 is not a number. In the immediate addressing mode, add a comma as 25. It represents the immediate address, but here there is no symbol for hash. That means this is the address. The 25 is the address. In the 25 address location, we are having the some value. The value will be 45. That is the 48. That means the 45 is the content. The 25H is the address. 25 is the address. That means add a comma as 25H before operation. The before operation A is equal to 38 and the 25H memory location which having the value the 48. After execution the A it becomes, the A will becomes 38 plus 48. You have to do the operation by using hexadecimal method, not in a general method. In a decimal number system, we simply performing the operation like 38 plus 48, 8 plus 8 16. Here write the 6 and 1 is the carry, then 4 plus 3 plus 4 7 plus 1 8, that is the 86. That is not a answer. We have to execute this operation by using the hexadecimal number system. In the hexadecimal number system, we are performing this particular operation. That means here 38 38 38 48, 8 plus 8 16. In the hexadecimal number, 16 is the highest value. The 16 is the highest value. That means here 0 and 1 is the carry. That is 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. That is 80. In the generally, in the normal decimal number system, what we are writing, for example, 9 plus 1, something like that, 19 plus 15, 19 plus 15, what we are in the doing in the decimal number system. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Then we are writing the 4, here writing the 1. That means the available numbers in the decimal number system only 10. After 10, the value will be, the carry will be 1. But in the hexadecimal number system, the 16 is the highest number. Plus 8 is the 16, is nothing but is goes for the 10 form. That means 0, here 1. In the binary number system, 1 plus 1, that means the 1 plus 1 is equal to 10, not a 2. That means 10. In the decimal number system, after 10, which having the value, 1 is the carry and 0 is the result. Here also same thing. In the hexadecimal number system, the 16 is the highest, then 8 plus 8 is the 16. That means in the hexadecimal number system, the last value. That means the value will be 10. 0 you have to write here and 1 is the carry. Then finally we are getting the answer 80. That means you have to perform the addition operation by using the hexadecimal number system addition. This type of additions or this type of operation will be executed in the digital electronics normal operations, the arithmetical operations. Here the A, it becomes the 80H and 25 address memory location. The address of 25 which having the same content, that is the 48 only. That means in this operation some flag will be affected. That means 1 will be present. 8 is equal to 10. That means the 0, the carry will be 1. This carry is called as the auxiliary carry. In the 38 and 48, 8 is equal to 0 1. That means here the carry will be present. The auxiliary carry will be present. That is the what are the flags are affected while performing this particular operation. The carry flag will be 0, the auxiliary carry flag will be 1, and overflow flag will be 0, and parity flag will be 0. This is the another example for the register addressing mode in a arithmetical operations. Yeah, next one is the add a comma at the rate ri. Add a and contents of memory location use address is specified by Ri and put the sum in a accumulator register. Add A and contents of the memory location. Use address is specified by the Ri and the put sum in the A register. That means here the A tends to A plus Ri. All the conditional flags are affected, that is the auxiliary carry, carry flag, overflow flag and parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. Then see the one example. Here the example, add a comma at the rate r1. Before execution, A which having the some value loaded the some value, that is the 32. The R1 register is the 45. The 45 memory location which having the content is the 22. The register R1 is the 45. The 45 register, the 45 register memory location, the address memory location which having the content is the 22H. The 22H is added to the accumulator. The result will be stored in the accumulator register only. 32, 22, 4 plus 5. That means 54. The answer is 54. That is the accumulator register which having the after execution of this instruction. Then A becomes 54. R1 is the 45. The address of 45 which having the 22. That means here the no flags are affected, carry flag is not affected, the auxiliary carry is not affected, the overflow flag is not affected, the parity flag will be 0. That means is the odd number of ones will be present in this particular operation. Next is the subtraction. In subtraction, the 8051 microcontroller uses the 2's complement method. The 8051 execute the subtraction with borrow operation in the following way. Subtraction with, that means the clear bit with subtract with borrow operation will be executed by using the subtraction in the 8051 microcontroller. In subtraction, the 8051 microcontroller uses the 2's complement method. The 8051 execute the subtraction with borrow operation in the following way. Take the 2's complement of subtract head, that means the source operand, add it to the minute accumulator and invert the carry. After above 3 steps, the result loaded into the accumulator and flags are set. That means in the same previously in the digital electrons what we are doing the 2's complement method, which number will be subtracted from the original number, then the subtracted one can be transferred to the 2's complement form, is added to the operand, then we are getting the resultant in the form of the subtracted value can be seen by using the 2's complement method. In subtraction, the 8051 microcontroller uses the 2's complement method. The 8051 execute the subtract with borrow operation in the following way. Take the 2's complement of operand, source operand, and add it to the minute accumulator and invert the carry. After above 3 steps, the result will be stored into the accumulator and the flags are set. In the addition also we are following this type of addressing modes. The immediate address, immediate number, a register, direct address and indirect address. If the carry will be 0, after the execution of subtraction with borrow, the result is positive if carry flag will be 1. Result will be positive. If the carry will be 0 after execution of subtraction with borrow, the result is positive number. If the carry flag will be 1, the result is negative and the destination has the 2's complement of the result. In the all the addressing modes are used for the source operand. The addressing modes are immediate number, an immediate number, a register, a direct address, and indirect address. And indirect address. Subtract borrow a comma source. The content of source and carry flag status are subtracted from accumulator and put the result in accumulator. All the conditional flags are affected according to the result of operation. According to the result of operation. The content of source and carry flag carry status are subtracted from the accumulator and put the result in accumulator. All the conditional flags are affected according to the result of operation. The subtract from the source minus carry, that is the resultant will be stored in the accumulator. Here the first is the immediate number. The subtract with borrow a comma hash n. Subtract with borrow a comma hash n. Subtract immediate number n and carry flag from a and put the result in a accumulator. Subtract the immediate number n and carry flag from a and put the result in a accumulator. The a tends to a minus the byte to instruction minus carry flag. All the conditional flags are affected. Carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag, and parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. According to the result of operation. The example: subtract with borrow a comma hash 11h. Subtract with borrow a comma hash 11h. The before execution, the accumulator register which having the value 32h, the byte to the number, the immediate number will be 11h. The carry will be 0. After operation, the a will becomes 21. The general operation 32 minus 11, the resultant will be 21h. Here the carry flag will be 0, auxiliary carry will be 0, the overflow flag will be 0, the parity will be 1. Subtract with borrow a comma rn. The register rn and the carry flag are subtracted from the a and put the result in a accumulator register. The register rn, the carry flag are subtracted from a and put the result in a accumulator register. The a tends to a minus rn minus cy. All the conditional flags are affected, that is the auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag, parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. Here the one example is the subtract with the borrow a comma r2. The r2 register which having the value 11h, the a register which having the 32h, the carry will be 0. To perform this operation, the 32 minus 11, the resultant will be 21h. The R2, the same value will be repeated, that is R2 is equal to 11h only. Based on this, the carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag will be 0. The parity will be 1. The number of ones present in the resultant value. You have to convert in the hexadecimal form, then we will getting the result. The next mode of operation is the subtraction with borrow a comma address. Subtract with borrow a comma address. The content of memory use address is specified by instruction and the carry flags are subtracted from A and put the result in a accumulator register. That is A tends to A minus address minus CY. That means address means the address location content will be subtracted from the accumulator. That means the A register. All the conditional flags are affected. All the conditional flags are affected like auxiliary carry, carry flag, overflow flag, parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. According to the result of operation. The example subtract with borrow a comma 25h. The 25 is the memory location. The memory location which having the value, the content is the 11. The A register which having the value 32. The carry flag will be 0. Then after operation 32 minus 11 minus 0, the value will be 21. The address of 25 is equal to 11. This is the very clear. Here the flags are not affected. The parity flag will be 1 based on the number of ones present in the resultant value. This is the register addressing mode. Indirect addressing mode. The subtract with borrow a comma at the rate ri, the content of memory whose address is specified by the register ri and the carry flags are subtracted from accumulator and the put the result in a accumulator register. The contents of memory whose address is specified by register ri and the carry flags are subtracted from A and they put the result in a accumulator. A tends to A minus Ri minus Ri. That is all the conditional flags are affected. All the conditional flags are affected. The auxiliary carry, carry flag, overflow and parity flags are affected according to the result of operation. According to the result of operation. Here subtract with borrow a comma at the rate r naught. The before operation a is equal to 32h, r naught is equal to 25h. The 25h address location which having the value 11, the carry will be 0. After operation the 21, a is the 21, r naught is the register which having the address 25 register, the 25 address location which having the 11 value, that is added to the accumulator. Finally we are getting the accumulator register, it stores the value 21h. These are the related to the subtraction. It's a subtraction with the borrow and carry. That is the second arithmetical operations. The third arithmetic operation is the increment. Add by 1 means add by 1. Increment means add by 1. Add by 1. The description INC increments the indicated variable by 1 and original value, the original value F0FFH will overflow to the 00H. The no flags are affected. These addressing modes are allowed. 3 addressing modes are allowed. Increment means add by 1. Add by 1. Description increment, that is the INC, increments the indicated variable by 1 and original value of 0FFH will overflow to the 00H. The no flags are affected. The 3 addressing modes are allowed. The 3 addressing modes are allowed. The register, direct and register indexed. Register indexed. Here the increment A means the content of accumulator is incremented by 1. The contents of accumulator is incremented by 1. That is A tends to A plus 1. Example increment A. The before operation a is equal to 56h, after operation a becomes incremented by one value, then a is equal to 57h. This is the increment a. In the register, increment Rn, the content of register Rn is incremented by 1, the content of register Rn is incremented by 1. Rn tends to Rn plus 1. Example, increment R3. The before operation R3 value will be 56h. After operation, the 53 register value will be incremented by 1. That is, the 56 becomes 57. Increment direct, the content of memory location whose address is specified in the instruction is increased by 1. The address tends to address plus 1. Increment 45h. The before operation, the address of 45h which having the value 56h. After execution of this instruction, the 45h memory location which having the content is the 56 plus 1 is equal to 57h, that is incremented by 1. Here the increment at the rate Ri, the contents of memory location whose address is specified by the register Ri is incremented by 1. That is, Ri tends to Ri plus 1. Example, increment at the rate R1. The before execution R1 register is equal to 50h. The 50h memory location which having the value 65. Then after operation, the R1 is the register, that is the 50h. The address of memory location 50h content will be increased to 1. That is, the content available in the address location of 50h is the 65. The 65 will becomes 66. 65 will becomes 66. Increment DPTR, the content of data pointer is incremented by 1. That is, the DPTR tends to DPTR plus 1. Example, increment DPTR, the before operation DPTR is 2050h. After operation DPTR is incremented by 1, that is the 2051h. Decrement, the description DEC decrements the indicated variable by 1. Decrement the indicated variable by 1. And original value of 00h will overflow to the 0FFH. The no flags are affected. The three addressing modes are allowed: register direct and register indirect. Decrement A, the content of accumulator is decremented by 1. A tends to A minus 1. The example, decrement A. Before operation A is equal to 56. After operation, the way A accumulator will becomes 1. Because of here we are using the instruction is the decrement A. The value will be 55. Decrement Rn, the content of register Rn is decremented by 1. That is, Rn tends to Rn minus 1. Here the example decrement R3. The before operation R3 value will be 56h. After operation, the R3 will becomes 55h. That is, decrement at the rate Ri, the contents of memory location whose address is specified by the register Ri is decremented by 1, is decremented by 1. Ri tends to Ri minus 1, decrement at the rate R1. The before operation R1 is equal to 50H, 50H memory location which having the 65. After operation, the 50H memory location value content will be decreased by 1. Then the value will become 64. Decrement direct, the content of memory location whose address is specified in the instruction is decremented by 1. The content of memory location whose address is specified in the instruction is decremented by 1. Address minus 1. Decrement 45H, the 45H memory location which having the 56 value. After operation, the 45 memory location value is decreased to 55. In the summary, we already discussed all the addition subtraction operations affect the conditional flags. During the addition subtraction operations, one operand must be a accumulator. During the addition subtraction operations, one operand must be a accumulator. After completion of addition subtraction operation, the result is loaded into the accumulator. The result will be loaded into the accumulator. In addition subtraction operation, the second operand is specified by either register addressing mode or register indirect or immediate addressing mode or the direct to addressing mode. In this addition or subtraction operation, the second operand, the first operand will be accumulator. The second operand is specified by either register addressing mode or the register indirect mode or the immediate addressing mode or the direct addressing mode. The increment or decrement operation is performed by the any register or an accumulator memory location and DPTR. Some important questions related to this particular arithmetical operations. After execution of add comma hash 25H, the result is option A is equal to 25H, A is equal to 25, A is equal to A plus 25H, D is the null. Here the add A comma hash 25H, that means addition operation. Here the A value is added to the immediate number of 25 and the result, the sum will be stored in the accumulator register. Our option is C. A is equal to A plus 25H. If A is equal to FFH, after execution of increment A, option A is equal to 1,000, A is equal to FF, C is equal to A is equal to 0 and D is equal to none. Our answer is A is equal to 0, 0. The frequently asked questions in this particular topic. Explain addition operation with examples. Explain how the conditional flags are affected by addition operations. Explain the subtraction operations with an examples. Explain how the conditional flags are affected by subtractions operations. And some assignment questions related to this topic. Perform the multiplication operation using add instructions. Develop the add instruction table for all the addressing modes. These are the assignment questions. I hope all of you understood the arithmetical operations clearly with the examples. Thank you one and all. Have a great day.